last video, I promised you some wood splitting. Common trait you'll notice with me is that lots of things that I do are unfinished. So this is very clearly unfinished. But this is the OG, this is the first axe I made. I say made, I bought an old head on eBay, it looked nice. And I bought a cheap handle. I put the two together, not a very good job, but it works. There's no glue in there. You can probably see I didn't really know how to fill this bit at the time, so I've, after the fact, I've just banged some more in there, and for the time being it'll do the job. I did think about ramming a couple of screws into it, but my feeling is when it starts to work its way loose, I'll enjoy rehanging it anyway. So anyway, I'm going to talk a little bit about axes while I chop wood. I love this axe. At the time I made it, I thought the Fiskars was the OG, and then I made this, and for me it's better than the Fiskars. And to have made it myself, and for it to be better than like a production run tool, was a very satisfying feeling. But it's a beast. It's overkill for most of what I do, and it's nice to swing, but I need to thin this handle out. As you can see, I've started and not finished and whatever. And it's got a mean, I don't know if you can see that, but it's got a mean, I don't know what you call it, fine taper. It's sharp as fuck. It's sharp as anything. It's very satisfying axe to swing though. And it motors through knots. So yeah, I want to thin this down so it's easy to swing. Yeah, it's like semi-dry ash. I think it was dropped like, I don't know, 3-4 months ago or something. So it's like half dried out. If I'm not going to split it straight away, I tend to put it in rings and just leave it stacked up in rings when I've got the time to enjoy my splitting. Yeah, lots of people say it doesn't matter having a sharp splitting axe, but especially when you're dealing with like knots and stuff, you cut that first bit of it with the impact, the rest of it just pops. And I don't know who made this axe head. All it says, top right corner, is 107. It looks like a gill pin to me, but I don't know what your axe is. But it's got cheeks, it's got that dead wide, these bits here, so it comes out the wood easy. Lets you like rocket that. What am I splitting next? A bit of sycamore. Sycamore, ash. I think it's sycamore. I soon know if it's ash because it'll go pink. Bit of hazel. Never burnt hazel, so I'm looking forward to that in 3 years' time. That's the problem, like you find this dead nice wood and you have to wait all that time to burn it. Oh, that was nice. Oh, doesn't want to go that way, does it? Swing and a miss. Oh, hit myself in the crown jewels and all. Don't put your axe handle between your legs. A single time. that oak. That'll do for the compost. Yeah, if you watch my last video, you see me whinging about, well, video before last, one of my videos, whinging about them cutting this tree down. It turns out there was 2 oak trees that they've cut down, and I think they've just got trigger happy and felled a good one next to a bad one. So this is obviously one that probably needed to come down. Right next to the path. That way, I think. Oh, what a beast of an axe. I need to do this justice and look after and get the handle finished. I'm going to do myself a mischief here because you see where I've been scraping it with Stanley when I was bored this afternoon, rather than just sit down and do the job properly. Finishing it. So I need to give myself a splinter if I carry on using this, but I do love it. Straight out. Splitting rings, there's no need to finish your cut, is there? Just leave it like that and then it holds the rest of them up for you. Found my log tongs when I tidied up before, of course. Oh yeah, I was going to talk about axes, wasn't I? I suppose I am, talking about an axe. So, this was the axe that I used most of. I bought the Fiskars because I wanted one, because everyone's got one. And it's a really good axe. Really good axe. For somebody who wants an axe, split wood, that's under 100 quid, and deal with everything that you'll throw at it. It's the axe. It's a brilliant axe. I find it absolutely characterless. And the other thing is, unless you're going to get into axes and really get accurate and whatever, there's no point, because you're just going to smash up your wooden handle. So that's been smashed all over the place into all kinds of things, and it's like untouched basically. So if you just do it for firewood, and you've got, I can't remember what it is, 80 quid or something, you won't go wrong with one of them. I find it don't drop it, that's sharp that, and I just dropped it right on top of my foot. Don't have your PPE and not wear it. It's one thing not having it, but don't have it and not wear it. That's what I'm bad for. I was like, if I'm going to do this, just at least put your pants on so you don't cut your kneecap off the front of everything. Yeah, love this axe. Needs some work, need to spend some time on it. Need to make myself so there's always a reason why I don't do my jobs. Need to make myself what do you call it? A draw horse, so I can actually shave it down properly and efficiently. And to be honest, I probably need to rehang it sooner than that, because I kind of learnt a lot with this axe and have overstruck it, but still does the business. There's that pinkness I was talking about from the ash and the fresh stuff when you cut it. Yeah, I like this axe. I'm looking forward to doing it justice next time I hang it. Yeah. Because I got that excited, I rushed it. I knew I was rushing it, but I was keen to get it in the wood. Oh, can't get over that. Love it. Get something else. So that's obviously the go-to. We'll give that a rest today. I guess the most important thing is almost any axe will work, and don't get too hung up on it. What won't work is that it'll work on some stuff. When this gets stuck, it does not come out. I've actually tried, when I was messing around with this thing, when it goes in, it does not come out because it's all convex. Goes inwards, concave, and it really gets stuck. I mean, this is just old wet poplar. I don't know if it'll work for this, but it's stuck. That was a mistake, and I'm determined that this is going to be a low-tech channel, so there won't be any editing, and when this happens, you'll see it all. What I'm going to do is deal with this later. Point made. Axe with that profile, get it in, won't come out. Just don't use that for splitting. I mean, and to be honest, who drops a tree with an axe? So. And you shouldn't be dropping trees for fun anyway, really, unless they're non-native. What else have I got here? So, that was a point well proven. I think I bought this. I bought this complete, as is, from eBay. And the problem with the ones you get, the old ones that have been in people's sheds, so you normally got really bananaed handles. This one doesn't, probably because it hasn't been thinned down. So there's a lot left to play with, but I don't know if it can be resurrected that much because there's a lot of overstrike damage there. I did try and remove the metal wedge and take it off and make it tighter, but I couldn't get it out without fucking it up, without messing it up. Pardon my French. That lack of editing is gonna kick me where it hurts. Anyway, so that is a Eden branded. It's basically like an Adler number. Well, it's similar to the one I rehung actually. Bit of cheeks, multi-purpose axe, but won't get stuck and will split nice. What is it? £4.5. I've just rammed that big construction bolt in there. I know it's lazy. I know it's butchery. But this axe is getting rehung at some point, so it's just to keep it on its last legs until it really needs it. Still a good axe. So we're ground splitting now. Oh yeah, I remember this piece. It gave me a bit of trouble yesterday. Oh, that twisted grain. So this is stuck, but it will come out like that because of those cheeks in the centre line. I mean that bolt didn't really help. You can see the axe head slipping. I very much doubt it's going to slip any further than that. There's a field in front of me. Oh, you know what? I'm going to come back to that piece. I feel like a nice piece. Like that. What a treat. Quite difficult actually switching between axes because they're all different lengths. You've got to think about where your strike is each time. Got this weird thing from eBay the other day in a fit of madness. It's a marple, so it's a good thing. I don't know what the name is for any of this stuff. I'm assuming this is like a snabbing axe, taking the branches off the side, something like that. I'm assuming this is somebody just getting artistic with their own tools. Full of woodworm, big crack in it. But I bought it for the head, so again, no point messing with it now. Use it till it breaks. I'm not going to use it on anything that I really worry about. It's got a lovely edge on it, that. Very much a chopping axe rather than a splitting axe. Cutting axe. But I'm trying to make the point that you don't have to be too precious about it. Just don't buy an axe with exactly the profile that is wedged in that poplar. Love it. So this axe, I could have a little bit of a whinge about. I'm trying not to whinge about things. So, ironically, I'm not trying to slag the guy off if he ever sees this. I love the other axe I bought off him, that smaller axe. Bought off someone on eBay. And it's great, and it's value for money. Now, I'm not saying this isn't value for money, because I can't remember what I paid for this. It's unimportant, really. More than you would pay for an average axe. And it's a plum Tassie Tassie pattern 4-pound head, so it's a lovely head. It holds its value, worth what I paid for it anyway, more or less. The only thing is the guy, it was all in the pictures, but they weren't particularly close pictures. When you get close to the handle, you realise it's basically like, it looks like somebody's just half had a go at hanging a handle and then thought, well, I can't be arsed with that. I mean, in fairness, it looks like I've done it. But there's like big gaps in it, big gap at the front. The thing is it's still perfectly functional, and it's got a lovely wedge in the top there. But yeah, this I'm going to show some love at some point. I don't know if I'll leave it on this handle and make the handle better, like the palm swell's unfinished, you know what I mean? But I'm happy with it. For the price I paid, I'll make it what I need it to be. And like I say, the other axe I've got, I'll use it all the time. I love it. And I love this one too. yeah, I was going to come on and talk about hanging axes, and I was like, I've hung 2 axes, why am I talking about hanging axes? I'm not here to bloody teach people things. There's other people who are better at that than me. I'm going to have a go here. I get it wrong most of the time. But then I know what to do with the next time. I do like ground splitting. This is all wood chip and compost here. Just so used to using the block. Could do with a bit of a bigger area to chop my wood so I can move around it, but my house is very small and my garden, ouch, much as it's the biggest one in the collection of houses with small gardens, is a small garden. So this is what I've got. So we'll make it work. What did I say at the start of this video? Don't have PPE and not use it. Idiot. So yeah, I'm in no position to be teaching people. How about I just split the wood? I'll try. So yeah, that'll probably do this for now. Oh, I love it. That's what you wanted, that's what you came for. Yeah, basically, don't get too precious about your axes, but if you love it, spend the money on them. Get what's right for you. Have fun. Don't chop your feet off. And don't think that because it makes mathematical sense that a bigger head splits more wood with a long handle. Just go and use some axes and try it. See what you think. See you soon.